Welcome to the second part of our Quantum Break extravaganza.
Welcome back to the Time Couch.
That's right. We're back here at the Time Couch. In part one of the video, we saw you dash around. We saw you create some time bubbles and then fire bullets into them.
Yes.
And now I suspect we're going to see more of the same.
Yeah,
And some additional powers?
I think I get some additional powers.
All right.
Yeah. And some new weapons and more of the story stuff.
All right. Well, let's get right back into it. See this stuff.
Sure.
Time to lose. I gotta get to Will.
Why are you taking me here? It's a library. I need to return some fucking books.
Fuck yeah.
Waiting orders. Over.
Will. They took him to the library.
This game definitely seems like it's up there in the kind of F-bombs per minute category.
This is the
So
gritty
far.
future we live in now.
Yeah,
There's gotta be another way in.
just dropping time fucks left and right.
So some light puzzle solving. I ran around for a while.
Okay.
Aimlessly until I found that little icon.
It's a hell of a puzzle.
Yep.
Can't climb that thing.
You can leap up some edges, but not others. Such as these conveniently
Aha.
placed ones.
That one's yellow. That means you can
Way up.
climb it.
A lot of momentum on these run animations. Oh,
Yeah, Alan Wake was pretty similar from what I remember.
Gotta slow that thing down somehow.
jeez. Can't do it, though, unfortunately.
That's cool. Then you can use some of the powers for puzzle stuff.
Time lift!
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I wish I could stop time and still move. That's actually,
Yeah.
of the, like, supernatural things I wish I could do, that might be number one.
Yeah.
Or number two. It's definitely right up there.
You mean so you could mess around with stuff in the environment, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Like banks.
Yeah, I guess that could be useful. Like I'm more of the I wish I could like pause time for a day and do a day's worth of stuff without time moving, kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, that would, I think that, that would come with it. I wouldn't want to limit on it, but yeah, stop time and do stuff.
Well, since we're wishing, I wish I had a pony, as well.
Like, would the pony be able to stop time, or what are we
time
talking about?
pony.
Time pony. Okay. All right. You could be the ultimate criminal if you could just stop time and still move.
Yeah,
Awaiting orders.
that'd be pretty handy.
I mean, you could help humanity also,
Yeah, sure.
but like,
I wanted to test if time stuff would alert enemies.
Oh, like if they know they're being stopped and then starting again.
Right.
Blow. Now?
I would think that other guy who's not in the bubble would be like,
All right, hey, there you go.
We gotta find him.
So he knew something was up.
yeah, see right there, that stuff looks weird. The tracers
Yeah.
coming out of the other end of the guy.
Heavy pistol. Woo!
Huh.
Time vision.
So that icon over on the right will blink when there's something to be
Okay.
found.
Hi.
Jack, run!
Ugh.
Time shield!
All right. Deflects bullets or just stops them?
It deflects
Or
them.
like bends them around?
Yeah, like that Metal Gear boss.
Why would time do that?
You know? I died once.
Let's just say you're warping space-time and leave it at that.
Okay, yeah.
Whoop. Man, getting hectic.
Yeah, and I would. Some of this is me getting the time powers confused. So I will.
Is it just kind of one power per button, or how does that work?
Some of them
cast?
are. I think it's right bumper for the time grenade, and then like some of them are tap, some of them are holds.
Okay.
It's a real bummer when you run out of automatic stuff. That's.
I was gonna say, yeah, it seems like you've been pistoling it most of this time.
Like if I could time bubble a dude, then run up and grab his gun, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But maybe that'd be overpowered. I don't know.
I'm surprised they let you do that in that one story beat, and then you can't actually do it in the game.
Okay, so you can fire out of the shield.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like this game will be maddening if you are trying to apply some consistent logic to why time does stuff.
Yeah. And to be fair, I didn't try that a whole lot. Maybe the guys I was trying it on weren't actually holding assault rifles.
Oh, for stealing guns, you mean?
Yeah. I was trying to time bubble one of these exploding barrels and then shoot it and have it explode in slow motion.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But I couldn't make it work.
That's a good noise. Like, I hear a grenade about it. Oh, jeez.
I guess it does give you an opportunity to maneuver by time bubbling a dude.
Yeah, you can kind of take cover or find better cover, flank a guy maybe.
Yeah.
What is going on over there?
I'm trying to shoot a barrel. That one off.
Now, why is that block of the pillar vanishing? Is it time stuff,
Oh,
or
I
is it
don't know.
just video games?
I didn't see that.
Fine, all right. You're fine. I got a whole new batch of messed up shit.
Oh, so that's what happens.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, you're really committed to this.
Oh, these ones are already blown up. Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, that guy.
We have to hurry. Where's my car?
I didn't like the color. Let's get a new one.
What? No, Jack. I need them.
Who's the actor that plays Jack? You know?
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't either. I don't think
Sean something?
I've seen him in anything.
Case was in that car.
I'll take you shopping. It's a fucking briefcase.
A briefcase that contains something I need in order to stop the fracture.
This game's a sequel to Fracture.
It was a capital F.
I was a little busy getting kidnapped.
Yeah, well, it's not too late to leave you here.
What?
What?
Staying alive.
That's part of the messed up shit I need explained. You got any theories about being able to manipulate time?
No.
It's time to come up with one.
It's time to come up with one.
Time dudes.
Oh, guys. There you go.
All right, that works.
Yeah. Sure.
They changed their minds.
I got a shotgun. That was a cut. Time cut. Nah, Drew cut.
What?
Yeah, that one didn't work. I don't know why.
Oh, dude's got body armor on. Is he like a heavier,
I don't.
heavier type of
I
enemy?
don't think so.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, I think so.
Like this movement looks really fiddly. Like as you try, it's like you're trying to like find the one spot where you can
Yeah,
activate the
I don't know.
cutscene.
Then you find Ben.
Yes, like it was annoying that I couldn't activate that
Yeah.
cutscene from the other side, but in general, I didn't really have a problem with the
I trust
movement.
her.
And there's also stuff. There are points in the game where you're walking around picking up like emails or whatever,
That's
notes.
simple, Jack. You kept serious.
What do they call them? It's something like narrative object.
Look around you, Will. Does this feel safe to you?
This isn't my fault. Beth warned me this would happen. I did everything in my power to stop it.
But you never told me any of this.
I couldn't just.
How long have you known?
We don't have time for this now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that
Get
door.
that briefcase.
Is that the thing you saw before?
Yeah. No. I feel like there should be like a button you can press every time they say the word time in the script, and if you hit them all, you get
Let's move.
an achievement.
Before more of them show up.
Jack!
There he is. Guy's name I couldn't remember. Serene.
Paul?
Jack, we gotta go.
Paul Serene. Littlefinger in Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Arquette on The Wire.
I see. I knew it. I was fucking the second he appeared. I wanted to ask if he also had time powers.
Oh yeah. So he was the one who convinced
What are you doing?
Jack to help him
Think about
with
this.
the
You don't know what's at
experiment.
stake.
I know exactly what's at stake. That's why I'm here. You believe you can stop what's
Is this just the movie Chain Reaction, but with time explosion instead of like,
This path, it's
you know,
already set.
nuclear
Can't be
blast?
changed. The past, the future, I've seen it. I've lived it.
I haven't seen Keanu Reeves yet.
Years.
Okay.
17 years. It was you, the first experiment.
Come with me and we can see this through.
Or hold on to
So when I first met Paul, he was a good guy.
Listen,
And this, I think, is future Paul.
stop this. I
Huh.
can't.
This is madness. There's no harm in trying.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will. It doesn't have to end like this.
We can't just let this happen. I'll never stop trying.
It took me years to come to terms with what must be done. But we don't have years.
Wait.
Trigger. I never wanted this.
Well,
Time crushed.
Couldn't pull the trigger himself.
You're not going.
Hi.
Oh.
what happened to your time powers?
I like that this hard cut and music is back from Alan Wake.
Yes, this is yes, totally. How they did things there, I always liked that.
Yeah.
Any video?
No,
Nothing.
no, they were not allowing us to capture
That's a shame.
the video aspect of it.
Seeing how much there is in terms of
Like between each
Wait.
act, I think there's like a 20-minute.
Wait, I forgot. There's like they keep touting like the degree to which this game can branch.
So that's the cool part. So
forgot about
after
that.
each act, there are these junctions,
Okay.
and you have a choice.
I founded Monarch Solutions 17
Maybe
years ago.
more than one choice. I don't know.
Very
I don't know how much how much
There are
the story is affected by.
question my
If it's affected by multiple things or if it's only affected by one thing. But at these junctions, you have a big choice.
Okay.
And those choices will determine what happens in the video cutscene.
Right.
Which is kind of nuts.
I think are the videos streamed to you over the internet?
Yeah,
They're
I
not
believe-
actually on the disc.
I believe that.
Oh, really?
That was going around the blogosphere this week or last week. That they're not on the disc.
Interesting.
That they are
Which
streamed.
would let them kind of stitch these things together or store them somewhere else instead of having to.
I mean, you could stitch it together on the fly if it was all on the disc.
You're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
yeah.
Maybe production's not done yet.
Or maybe that's just way too much HD video. Because
Yeah,
they're,
it could be
like
a
I was
ton
going to
of-
say, they're 20 minutes each.
Yeah.
And they're between
Depending on how
each
much
act.
they change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have arrived here by now.
Also in The Wire and Lost. I forget his name.
It's not.
Well,
Hang on. Not Andre. No.
Due for your treatment.
Oh man, he's got the Michael Bean shakes.
That's our priority. Get your best man on it.
There's more. As
No,
you know,
that's not who I thought it
Jack's
was.
level of interference led to unexpected complications.
It's Lieutenant Daniels from The Wire.
Yeah.
He's also in Fringe. So if you like the TV,
We can't afford any further obstacles at this stage of the plan.
so now you get to play as this guy.
I see two options.
Weird.
We could use force.
Oh wow.
This is sort of like
I
a
was
story
not-
gathering.
I was not expecting this.
Yeah.
Disappear.
The public will start.
Was this the beginning of Act 2, or is this like a interlude?
This is the junction point, the interlude between.
Alternatively,
Oh, I
come
see.
out a broad PR strategy, get the city on our side.
So right now they're trying to determine like what should we do. This whole we blew up a library. What do we do? We're this giant corporation.
View your decision as a unified strategy.
How do we spin this?
Right. Got this time thing.
How long until the core is ready for transport?
So I didn't have to go over and trigger this thing, but it's
In less than an hour.
Thing is very red, white, and blue.
yeah.
Be complete before the gala.
Good.
I suggest we deal with the issue at hand.
Hang on, I got stuff to look at.
Over there can explain the situation in more detail.
Document.
Of course. Jack would never understand the necessity of what I'd done.
Will refuse to accept inevitability of end of time.
But his knowledge posed too great a risk to our plan. We had Jack in custody, but I was starting to witness visions from the future which made it clear that could change very soon.
Paul, the men are waiting for your input.
That was a cut I made. 2 of 2 narrative objects found.
Who is this?
Amy Ferrero. She's one of the witnesses.
The
Orders and how to proceed.
I keep wanting to call them full motion video. The video cutscenes, the long things, the TV shows
My powers grew stronger, even as the Chronon syndrome.
are of a pretty good production caliber.
Yeah.
I could choose
They're
a path
sort of
that would
like
become the actual future.
So you did see one?
network TV shows. Yeah,
A whole one?
The moment
Yes.
wouldn't end.
a
until I
20-minute
made my
one
mind.
between Act 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Junction. So it just gives you straight up 2 things, and you can sort of play each one to see how they would
Game
play out.
and the live action show. That's weird.
Initialize a PR campaign.
I want us to
And that violence was because of Jack.
By the way, this audio,
Monarch would take a PR-friendly approach and manipulate the public.
that
into
little
citing
clicking
us.
noise,
Our lives
was a problem with our capture,
give
not
us
the game.
control.
Okay.
The manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack.
I like this guy's line delivery.
Sneaking around down there. Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
We'd use the media to
Hey!
expose, then hunt for Jack.
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB.
Having you play both sides of it is a little strange.
But the
In terms of
eyewitnesses
just
would
like
be out there.
where your
Jack would learn our secrets.
loyalties lie as the player. It's like, what are you gonna pick what makes it easier for you as the player?
Right.
Or yeah,
Wait,
you're gonna make these guys as evil as possible.
Monarch would take a hard-line
That
approach.
could be interesting.
Crush all obstacles.
Depending on where the story goes.
eliminate all witnesses. It would be harsh. But I had made hard choices for the greater good before.
I dug through the area and I found everything I could on your bro. This is messed up, man. I trusted Monarch.
But the people of Riverport would turn against us.
College
Our
boyfriend.
secrets would be safe, but the public would hate us, and Jack would gain new allies.
Monarch's got no authority to stop you, and you tell that to everybody on that bridge.
We can't risk any unwanted attention. Convince the witnesses not to talk, advising them and send them home. Initialize a PR campaign. We need the city on our side.
So in the TV show I watched, that girl there.
Did that happen before this sequence?
No, after. That girl there, they had her on a green screen saying that Jack Joyce is a terrorist. And then that was broadcast to the news.
Jack! There's no other way out.
This is a flashback to
Wait, no! Jack! This way!
before the first act started.
I use my power to guide us, to decide how to best prepare for the inevitable end of time. That gives the chosen few a chance to survive. I've seen the end of time.
And I got this.
Huh.
Oh, like a little telltale thing.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So there you go.
All right.
That's Quantum Break, you guys.
Yeah, all
That's
right.
the first act of Quantum Break, at least.
Yeah, I just. It's one of those things like, you know, I'm not a person who tends to like play games multiple times, so the branching stuff is like somewhat interesting, but I'll never, you know, unless I look it up online or something like that, I'm never going to see the other paths.
I like just having the option, you know, like having the ability to choose one way or the other is kind of cool. And I like, it'd be cool to see, to like ask people that did the other one, you know, how does this play out?
Right.
I'm really curious to see how, like, what the differences are between the live action shows.
And if it branches and branches and branches, or if it's just like it branches for a little bit, but ultimately just comes back to the same point,
Right.
and maybe remembers one small thing of the chain, like, oh, the Arachne Queen is still alive, you know, like whatever the, you know, whatever one bit they pluck out of that to reflect later on, or if it really has a lot of a huge impact on what's to follow, you know.
Right.
That's the hard part with that stuff, I guess.
I think the combat could be really cool. I never really got a good grasp on it. But having all those abilities, I think there was one other one that I hadn't acquired yet. It could be cool. It could be monotonous. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm curious to see how it.
yeah. I mean, I definitely want to get my hands on it and check it out.
I think it looks really cool.
If nothing else, like
I really liked Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, Remedy games just have like a character and a flair to them that most action games don't.
Right.
I mean, there's just a certain, you know, just the fake TV shows and the weird sense of humor and stuff. Like,
I just wonder how much of that will manifest here.
Yeah.
Like it has that slick production, like this, you know, has its roots in like Microsoft's TV efforts that they killed, or it was kind of happening alongside it, or whatever it ended up being. You know, so you have to wonder like how much of.
Like they're going for it on that, and I kind of, you know, I respect that.
Yeah.
And the fact that they like the video parts change is cool, and I haven't seen that before. So.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about the genre influence stuff. As much, you know, like Max Payne was all noirish with the graphic novel stuff, and then Alan Wake was like a Stephen King novel. Like this is sort
And
of
this, like, basic
this,
cable.
This is like slick, networked, you know, primetime sci-fi series production.
Like the TV show Fringe.
Right? Yeah, Fringe is probably
yeah.
But I like that they have those strong stylistic kind of influences to their stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see more of this.
We'll see how it pans out. I mean, it's out pretty quick, right?
Yeah, this is out in
April.
Less than a month.
Yeah. All right.
First week of April, I think.
Well, I guess we'll know pretty soon.
Yeah.
That's it from us here, and yeah, we'll circle back around with Quantum Break once we get it in here and can check it out for realsies and see how it goes.
Time circle.
Yeah. Time. It's a circle.